Sister Talk.
Hi, this is DIETRA KELSEY, host of Sister Talk TV show, and I'm in Brooklyn at the reception for the kickoff for the Real Sisters of the Diaspora Film Festival and Lecture Series. And standing next to me is DAPHNE MAXWELL REID. She's here to accept the Pioneer Award. I call her one of the phenomenal women by Maya Angelou. DAPHNE, phenomenal woman. I'm so nervous being by her.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just like you, sweetie.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So what you're having a workshop this weekend. What is the workshop about?
The workshop is for me to disseminate some information that my old behind self has gathered over the many years that I have been in this business, and to help the emerging filmmakers maybe help them not make the same mistakes that we might have made, save them a few steps, and give them the encouragement that they need to continue to do what they're doing.
You know, we appreciate your presence being here. I understand that you and Tim Reid have a studio before Tyler Perry. So where's the studio located?
We built the first full-service film studio in the state of Virginia. We're down in Petersburg, Virginia, near Virginia State University. But we have been there 15 years, and we've made television series down there for Showtime. We've done feature films. Spielberg was just down there last, I guess, December, shooting Lincoln. Part of Lincoln was shot at our studio. We've shot a lot of different things that you've seen all over television and in the feature films, right down there in little old Petersburg, Virginia.
I remember reading somewhere that Tim Reid said that a lot of his clients, a lot of the people who rent the studios, are not really people that look like us. Is that true?
It seems to be with us because our folks haven't shown up yet.
But you are well open. You're open for that, right?
We're open for anybody who brings money to do this project.
How long have you all been together? You have been together for a while.
We've been together about 32 years, but we'll have our 30th wedding anniversary in another few months.
So I call you all the power couple in Hollywood. Yeah, I really do. What's the secret for your longevity, your relationship staying so long together?
I think we are together because we're both grounded in integrity and honesty, and we respect each other. He makes me laugh. I make him laugh. And he shares his dreams with me, and I share my dreams with him, and we support each other in our dreams and in our desires.
When you when you're up here talking about the studio in St. Petersburg, you also say that you mentor young people for the weekend. You tell them really the fundamentals and what you have to do in this filmmaking industry. But you also mentioned that Tim Reid does the teaching. Do you do anything? Are you a part of that?
He does it through the Legacy Media Institute, which is his institute. I have nothing to do with the institute.
Well, also, Miss Phenomenal Woman, also
chose not to have anything to do with the institute.
I understand.
Because I started a new career of my own when I turned 60.
Okay, what's that?
I'm a photographer.
Oh, really?
An artist, so I've been pursuing that side of my spirit.
And that's the secret for staying together. You all, each of your own individual, you're each of your own person.
Times, yes. We support each other's dreams, and this is my dream right now. And while he's doing the Legacy Media Institute, I make sure he's surrounded by people who will support him, but I don't have to be there.
You also said that he's been through the mud, he's been through terrain, he's been here, he's been there, he knows the business. What do you know? What have you been through as a woman? A black woman in this business?
I have been through the whole changing of the business from the early 70s through today. I have had the privilege of being in places where I could assert myself and present my side of the culture to the world. I've had the opportunities to work with phenomenal people. I've had the opportunities to grow with the old business the way it was, and knowing the back rooms of all of that, because we were able to produce and executive produce and do our own creation of product. We were one of the first bunches of black folk to be able to do that in the 70s and the 80s. And that in itself was a pioneering effort that took us to the heights with Frank's Place. And
right. Oh, that was my show. I loved Frank's Place. I thought it was well written. I thought the actors were phenomenal. I thought you and Tim Reed complemented each other so well. That was my show.
That was a wonderful, wonderful project. That was Tim's creation with a man who also created WKRP.
Oh, he created that. Okay.
Yes. Hugh Wilson and Tim were the ones that created that show.
And that's how you all met.
No, my gosh. We'd been married for years when Frank's Place was done.
But I'm talking about WKRP.
No, I knew Tim before that. I knew Tim in the 70s. And we re-met after working with each other in Chicago, not knowing, I mean, hello, how you doing? We re-met when I moved to Los Angeles in 79. I was in a former marriage and he was in a former marriage, and we were both divorced by that time, and re-met and struck up a conversation that was supposed to be 5 minutes, and it's lasted 32 years.
Wow, I hear that. You know, the old saying, the more you know, the more you owe. And by you being here says a lot. It's profound. It speaks volumes. I'm glad you're here to give back, okay?
My purpose is to give back.
And you are a New York City girl. You're born and raised in Manhattan.
Manhattan. I'm from the projects, you know. And I always, when I give talks to high school kids and to different communities around the states, I try to tell them that you don't have to let your environment define who you are. You just take the germ of who you are and you just stretch it as far as it'll grow.
Thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. Thank you. I'm DIETRA Kelsey, host of Sister Talk TV show, and I'm standing with the phenomenal DAPHNE MAXWELL REID. Check her out in their studio. And what's the studio name again?
It's New Millennium Studios in Petersburg, nmstudios.com, and legacymediainstitute.org.
Okay, thank you.